Hello, kids! Is it okay to be too proud? There was a king in the Bible who was too proud and didn't obey God. What do you think happened to him? Did God punish him? Let's find out. Peace be unto you, children. Let's go and let's learn from our story with the title King Uzziah, which can be read on 2 Chronicles chapter 26, verse 1 to 23. In the land of Judah, there was a king who was only 16 years old. His name was Uzziah. He became king at a young and early age, after the death of his father, Uzziah. Uzziah lived in Jerusalem, and he ruled there for 52 years. Uzziah did what was good in the eyes of God, just like his father, Uzziah. As long as Zechariah lived, who taught him to fear God, he served the Lord faithfully, and God blessed him. He built strong walls in Jerusalem, set up watchovers in the wilderness, and dug many wells for his animals. Uzziah also hired farmers and vine growers for his lands. King Uzziah had a strong army, and he gave them weapons like shields, spears, helmets, bows, and catapults. God helped him become powerful and famous. But when King Uzziah became powerful, he became arrogant. He cursed the Lord God when he entered the temple to offer incense on the altar. Azariah the high priest and 80 other valiant priests of the Lord followed him, and they said, "Uzziah, you must not burn incense for the Lord. That work was only for the priests who were from the tribe of Aaron. The Lord chose them to burn incense. You left the temple because you did not obey the Lord. The Lord God will not bless you." King Uzziah was angry when he heard this from the priests. And while he was holding the vessel of incense in the sanctuary in the temple of the Lord, a serious disease grew on his skin and on his forehead. This disease is called leprosy. When Azariah and his fellow priests saw that King Uzziah's forehead was covered with a serious skin disease, they hurried to remove it. He did not object because he felt that the Lord had punished him. Many days passed. King Uzziah's skin disease did not heal until he died. He was excluded from the household, deprived of all duties, and forbidden to enter the temple. His son Jotham ruled the palace and the entire land. The rest of Uzziah did from beginning to end is recorded by Isaiah, son of Amos. When he died, he was buried in a tomb near the tomb of the kings because he had the skin disease leprosy. And this is where our story ends. Kids, is it okay to be too proud? No, it's not good to be too proud or boast about what we have. King Uzziah in the Bible became too proud and didn't listen to God, which led to his sickness until he passed away. Now, what are the lessons we should learn? Do not be too proud and arrogant. Being too proud is not good because it can make others feel bad. When we brag, people might avoid us because they prefer friends who are kind and humble. We may lose friends when we brag, and people will avoid us because of our attitude. People prefer friends who are humble and respectful. Remember, we are not always on top. It's also important to remember that you are not always the best at everything. There will be times when you will lose or someone will be better than you. So, it's good to stay humble. Be obedient and humble. Children, even though you are still at a young age, we know how to follow God's commandment. Let's not imitate the behavior of Uzziah, who became disobedient with God's commandments. Let's also learn to be humble. Humility is one of the most important habits that we children should have. Through this, we learn to be respectful, appreciate other people, and not be arrogant or too proud of our achievements. Remember that all the good things we achieve are from God's help. Our memory verse for today is from Philippians chapter 2 verse 3. Don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't forget to like, comment, and share because we care. Thank you for watching, kids. Until the next Adonai, Mispa!